what do you guys think about the modern day armed conflict
I'll,
issues?
I'll let y'all take me see what y'all have to say here.
I'm tired of China kind of being the bully and everybody just doing whatever China says.
Right.
I don't have just like straight up beef with them. A lot of it has to do with the whole Taiwan shit and them kind of testing us.
Yeah.
And I think it's just to a point where we need to put our foot down.
I look at it as what's the point of war in general?
I mean,
somebody has to start it. You know what I mean? Like,
there's a lot of money to be made.
It's always money, but like they got like China, for instance, they have their fucking money, dude. At the end of the day, they got their fucking money. They got their country.
They own the global economy, basically. They make everything.
Well, their shit's crashing. Their shit's crashing.
Yeah, it is, but they still are producing like so much of the world's shit. That's the issue with like us challenging China is like, all right, one, say we kick off with them, right? They ain't selling us shit at that point. So now all the stuff we're getting from them, now we got to figure out where the fuck else we're gonna get. Like, think of everything in your house, like how much of your shit is from China.
Think about World War II.
That's different though.
Well, hold up. As in the fact that what happened when it got crunch time? America turned into a fucking industrial fucking superpower.
Yeah, and that'll probably happen, but it was mostly military stuff that we were superpowering up, you know, like
right?
Planes, tanks, guns, ammo. Like
we can't make shirts. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, we can. I'm not. We were 100% able to, but it would take a decent amount of time to start spinning that shit up. You got to start building. If the factories aren't readily available, like yeah, we have a lot of abandoned factories that you could just put a little work into, a little money, a little time, and they're good to go.
The prices will go up on things.
Yeah, everything.
It may just be better for us. It may create more jobs for.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm just saying, like that's the number one big. I don't know, maybe not even number one. I think maybe the casualties might be the number one issue, but the economy for the world is a huge issue, and I think that's maybe why we haven't checked them because of that.
Between us and China, we're definitely
yeah. So that I think that's the reason, but yeah, if they fuck with Taiwan, we're 100% in there.
See that's more of my issue. Like the economic stuff. Like, are we really going to go to war with somebody because they're like beating us economically? Like that's kind of our fault. Like at this point, we let it get to that point.
I don't think we would go to war with them because they're beating us economically, but as soon
but the Taiwan shit, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they fucking day one, minute one. Something happens, we're fucking in there, and whether or not we like it or not, like, we're in there. That draft might fucking kick off because there's gonna be a lot of casualties. We're gonna need a lot of people, more than likely. So, but I don't know. I think we can win.
That's when shit gets real. Now we're winning,
but also, are they gonna test us? Is the question, because it's like it's a standstill between. Like us, China, and Russia. Anytime there's a conflict, there's a standstill, and usually both end up backing down.
Russia ain't looking like shit right now. They're getting their ass ran.
Well, let's not forget about North Korea, because North Korea they got some firepower.
Yeah, I said this a couple days ago at work. Like, I was like, in my opinion, like this is how it would shake out, right? So whether or not China attacks Taiwan. Or North Korea attacks South Korea first. Like I think those would be the two the catalysts for us to engage in this, World War III type situation on this front. So we'll just go with China, Taiwan, because that's the more, prevalent idea. So China hits Taiwan. It depends on how they hit them, whether or not fucking Taiwan's even still there. I don't think they want to destroy Taiwan. They want to, take them back in the fold. Because Taiwan has like a really booming economy. So they want that as part of them. So I don't think they would destroy Taiwan. It would be something probably slight. So that's going to draw us in there. We're rolling in. So now we got us and Taiwan against China at that point. And then I'm thinking, Russia's got their hands full with Ukraine. I don't know if maybe they'd pull out of Ukraine to relocate to help China. Maybe. It's a very good possibility.
Another World War II kind of thing. Like if they're stretched thin, like that's when we fucking take care of business.
Yeah. So then you
I don't know if Russia would actually do that though, because then it's like they're giving up on their they're both in similar situations.
Yeah.
And it's like, why would Russia give up on their thing to help China?
They might just keep pushing because now we're not going to be providing as much aid to Ukraine because we probably stop all fucking aid. Like, we can't give you shit now. You're on your own. We got fucking bigger fish to fry. So that would probably give Russia, the edge to, push back. So then, that's not our fucking problem anymore. Now we're focused solely on China. So then I think as soon as that happens, North Korea is going to get their fucking wild hair up their ass, hitting South Korea. So boom, boom. Now it's North Korea, China against us, and South Korea and Taiwan.
Well, it's
not just us, because then Japan's gonna hop in. Japan's fucking one of our top allies. Australia's hopping in.
UK
India fucking absolutely hates China. They're rolling in through the south. India's probably
they got numbers.
India's a top 10 military. UK said they're down, so however the fuck they're gonna help, they're probably being all mostly naval and supplies. If I had to guess, they'd be just supporting us from afar. And then I think that's how it would shake out. Most of the other European countries, I don't think they would be, land warfare. They wouldn't be pushing from fucking, the west of China or nothing like that. They'd just be helping us. And we would be, on the front lines with China, against China with Japan, Australia, and India. Against China and North Korea. South Korea would be gone in like a week.
Do you think China would start pushing more towards the European countries, just to help themselves out because they know they're helping us?
I don't think so, because most of Western China is pretty barren. There's not a whole lot out there. There's not really any point for them to go that way. There's no they would probably just leave that up to Russia. Hopefully that they would handle their fucking business, and then maybe our European allies would, take that as all right, now it's all of us against Russia, China, and North Korea, the new fucking axis.
That would fuck NATO.
Now Europe's all right, fucking let's get after it. Now they're going to push into fucking Ukraine against Russia. And we got our fucking Pacific battle again against the new fucking Pacific power in China.
But what the fuck? Isn't that what NATO is, though? When we go to war, they go to war. When they go to war,
they would. But Taiwan's not Taiwan's not part of NATO.
But
that's our own prerogative that we're defending Taiwan.
Yeah.
When China attacks us, then it's kind of all right, now they have to help us indirectly. When we fucking kind of indirectly started a war with China because we want to defend Taiwan, you know what I'm saying? It's like guilty by association. Now they're associated in the war indirectly with just because they're allies with us.
Yeah, I was told some shit that we can't say on here, but we're ready.
In my opinion, I'm thinking that's how it's going to shake out. It probably won't, but because maybe India is what, fuck that. We don't really hate China that much. We're not trying to we're not trying to lose hundreds of thousands of people in the Himalayas fighting China. Or maybe Japan is really we really don't have that much shit, because we're self-defense force. We don't really have a big ass military. And now South Korea is gone, so we might sit this one out. You know what I'm saying? Any of those, anything could happen. It could just be fucking us over there. You know what I mean?
No, I feel like they would feel not forced, but almost like they had to do it.
Yeah, more than likely. I'm just saying it could happen, could.
I don't think you can't bite the hand that feeds you.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but it's a possibility. Fuck, who knows? Maybe fucking Japan's now is our time to get back. And then, they're fucking blindside us. Anything can happen.
They've been secretly working.
Anything can happen. That'd be fucked up.
Fucking valid thing than anything I've heard so far.
I think we'd fucking take the two of them together still. It would be a tough one. It would still be tough, but our Navy is nasty.
Our Air Force is the greatest Air Force in the world.
The only thing that's the only equalizer is that they have really good long range missiles, so we might not even be able to get close. And boats are they're not super quick, so
yeah.
I think that we're going to kind of shift it back to the North and South thing, talking about grit. Piggyback that, right? The North, the grit. I think the American grit, if fuckers were to try to pull up on America,
It's impossible.
We're fucking no. Our civilians are fucking shooting.
It's literally the Red Dawn movie, but not as bad.
Like
I think.
Yeah. I mean, you see it happen in Ukraine. Like people are just defending their like homes and shit. It wouldn't even be about like any of that shit. It'd just be like protecting yourself at that point.
Right.
The only way we're losing on something like that is if they are able to roll in with like massive air force, like air power and like tanks and shit. Like obviously the common Americans aren't gonna have something to shoot down planes and shit. You know what I mean?
Do you realize what we have that we don't know about?
Probably a lot, but I'm just saying that's the only way that we would be able to be invaded is if they was able to move their whole fucking military to us, which is
damn near impossible.
It's damn near impossible. Like 99% impossible.
We're the best, like geographically, like we have the best location.
Yeah.
Unless they want to come in through like South America, like do some like long ass like trail up here.
I mean, we'd see that coming.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as we're not currently like getting our ass stomped by like a fucking superpower and like, well, now we're kind of fucked, but I don't see that happening.
I don't think it's a fair fight for them. China versus us and all of our allies. I don't
think it is either, but let them fuck around and find out.
They definitely got the technological on us.
Yeah.
Like cyber.
Well, that's what there's like from what I've heard, like shit, like is that like it's gonna be like the start of this war is not gonna be a frontline war, it's gonna be cyber war. Cyber warfare, fucking with people's heads, fucking with money, all that shit.
It'll get to that point though, because as soon as we start getting our shit hacked and we're like, all right, fuck, now we ain't winning on this front. Let's just go bomb them. Yeah. We'll try it.
I mean, they could fuck up our economy and shit, like doing cyber and shit, like really, really weaken us that way. But like you said, we probably just go over there and like bomb at that point.
But then, like, think about it. Literally everything has technology, and if they could shut down anything, if they're at that point where they're able to fuck up our entire everything, they could. Oh, there's a plane coming. All right, see ya. Straight to the fucking ocean.
That's why I'm saying I don't.
I don't think they're that good though. I don't think they're like that good where they would single-handedly just wipe us on the cyber front. We would like. There's a lot of like we could put out like, all right, all the fucking hackers in the country, like, all right, we need some help. If you don't want to get fucking invaded by a foreign country, like we're gonna need some help.
At the end of the day, if they could, they would, kind of thing. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I mean, they've probably been low key trying to try.
Oh, for sure.
100%. Probing the defenses.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Like, fucking Daddy Fitzgerald on the post-game show? Look at that beard. He's a Chad. Ryan Fitzgerald?
Oh, no shit.
I thought you were talking about Larry.
Nah, I don't know the fuck that motherfucker's doing.
Ryan Fitzpatrick?
Yeah, Fitzpatrick.
I was like, Fitzgerald. I was like,
yeah, I was a little confused there.
Now, I'm a little intoxicated. All right, mind your own business. Yeah, they just showed a clip of him last week. He was literally running and almost fell over just on his own power.
Damn, oh my God.
I mean, they're saying he's going to travel back to Miami with the team. So, I mean, it's.
Yeah, they're saying he's going to travel back with the team. So I guess he's.
Okay. The team physician in consultation with the sideline UNC determines the instability to be neurologically caused. The player is designated a no-go and may not return to play. That's the concussion protocol, I guess.
They're going to get in trouble still, I think, depending on how severe this concussion is.
In the flight kind of thing. Like, they're going to get, like,
a shit ton, yeah.
Yeah. It'd be a bad look to publicly fucking disown a team. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. You could just force, like, forfeit of ownership, I feel like, is about as far as you could go.
The Lions have been kind of publicly disowned for their entire existence. So, same with the Browns.
It's just because they ass.
They are ass. The Dolphins might be down there with them now after this. They might not have a first round pick for the next 10 years.
You're not degrading the Cowboys publicly. You're not degrading fucking whoever the fuck Tom Brady's playing for publicly. I'm talking about NFL, not the people. I'm talking about the NFL.
Oh, I was like, I'll degrade the Cowboys right now.
bro. Fuck, every day of my life.
Hey, Cowboys ain't won a Super Bowl since like I've been alive.
They haven't won a playoff game since you've been actually making.
Yeah, they won against
07 or some shit.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking my best friend's a fucking Cowboys fan. He's like, oh, we won the wild card game. I'm like, dude, you can fucking win.
Yeah, get
One-
fucked, dude.
Oh, you won a wild card game?
Like a fucking wild card game. Like, okay, it's a playoff, but
Hey, the Giants beat the Pats twice in the Super Bowl, so I'll take it.
Yeah, well,
fuck the Cowboys, all right?
I can't really talk.
No, I'm only using that as an argument against the other fucking division teams, not against the Pats. I'm not throwing shade at the Patriots. I'm just saying we beat the greatest, one of the greatest teams of all time twice with the greatest player of all time twice, and the Cowboys ain't done dick.
The Eagles have won a Super Bowl.
They've won one Super Bowl, and the Commanders are
they're ass too.
Still ass. So don't fucking at me, all right?
I'm
not gonna say.
I can't say shit because we lose in the playoffs, but I was happy to see the Eagles win the Super Bowl because, like, my family's Eagles fans and shit. Like Philly fans are different for real. Like y'all see that shit on the
fucking toxic.
Y'all, yeah.
They had to grease the light poles to keep people from climbing them. Like, what the fuck kind of places do you live in out there? Like, that place is a shithole.
I would have been happier about it if, like, actually, I wouldn't. I was not happy at all, but I would have maybe been happy for them if they're playing like somebody else.
Yeah, it's tough.
I feel it. feel it.
But we got one on them in the Super Bowl.
I wasn't happy.
We won our third.
What was that? That was back in like what? Like fucking 07, 06?
Like 05, I think. Yeah. We won like 3 in like 4 years, and then I think we did it again, like won like 3 in 4 years, like a separate time.
I want to say fuck Tom Brady, but you can't.
Nope.
I mean, you could dislike him, but you can't deny that he's like the best.
Right.
Shot.
It's like saying fuck LeBron. Like people just hate on the best.
I say fuck LeBron.
I
He's
mean,
not
like,
the best. He is not the best.
He's top 3.
Top 3, but not the best.
Like generational wise, who's doing it like LeBron is?
Yeah.
Like if LeBron was playing back when fucking Michael Jordan was playing.
What generation are you putting him with? Like, I mean, there's a little bit of overlap.
I'm gonna say new era.
Like Kevin Durant.
I mean, yeah.
Or like older than that.
I'm gonna say like fucking from pretty much when he stepped into the league. Well, he walked in at fucking what?
Steph Curry is better.
Steph Curry's a different ball player.
He's better.
I don't know. He's not like he's a better offensive player for sure, but like defensively, Bron's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, okay, is that the one thing he's got better than Steph? I mean,
well, I mean, he's taller, he's more athletic. He could.
I think Steph has more championships.
They have this. They have the same amount of championships.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, they both got 4.
Demon. We're not gonna act like he's not a demon, but like, I think. I mean,
Steph Curry's top 10 all time. I don't know if he's top 5.
I just feel like if you were to
all
put
right, I pulled up the comparison. We'll just go through this. So, Steph Curry came in 2010. So, man's only been in the league 12 years. LeBron came in 2004. You do the math. I'm not good at it. So, quick math. Both got 4 championships. Even. We're at a solid 0 there still. NBA seasons, Steph's got 13, LeBron's got 19. So LeBron's been in the league 6 more years. Playoffs played, Steph's at 8, LeBron's at 15. So almost double. They still tied at 4 in the championships. All-Star games 8 to 18. If you count that as anything.
LeBron got 18 All-Star games.
Yeah, All-Star games are a fucking joke though. It's basically like the NFL Pro Bowl.
No, but being named like to the All-Star game is a big deal.
He's been in the league for 18 years.
MVPs, Steph's got 2, LeBron's got 4. So Finals MVP 1 to 4, All NBA first team 4 to 13, All NBA teams 8 to 18. Defensive first team 0 to 5, all defensive teams 0 to 6. Steph don't play fucking defense, so that's understandable. Scoring leader 2 to 1 Steph, assist leader 0 to 1 LeBron, steals leader 1-0 Steph, rookie of the year 0-1 LeBron. Look up some stats. So LeBron's got him in points per game, rebounds per game, assists per game. Barely in blocks per game, but I don't know how you're barely beating Steph in blocks, but you're a better defender. It just doesn't block much, I guess. Total points, he's got him by 17,000, but Curry's closing that gap quick.
From what I'm hearing, LeBron is beating Steph in damn near every category.
I don't know, man. I think that championship number though is like a very, very like gap closer, just because the fact that like, yeah, LeBron has been on some not super great championship teams, but like look at the teams he's been on. Like Steph, like I don't even like Steph Curry. I don't know what the fuck I'm defending him.
No, I like Steph. I
like him, but like
I probably like him better than LeBron. Like, but LeBron's better.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think Steph overall might have a better career.
I mean, in the long run, he could.
I think once the dust settles, it'll be Steph above LeBron.
But also, Steph's had great teams around him, though. Like
so LeBron.
But nah, he never had anything like the Warriors,
the Miami Heat.
Nah. The fucking 2017 Warriors would watch any team ever. He had way better teams.
You think they beaten the Lakers with Shaq and fucking Kobe?
Probably, because they could shoot the lights out with three. They have three of the best 3-point shooters of all time on their team. Plus, KD's fucking tall. It's not like he's like I don't say he's gonna like just score on Shaq at will, but like he's gonna force Shaq to have to come out and like
Shaq
move around.
Bodying the fuck out of small ass Kevin Durant.
Who's their fucking big man during that fucking year?
Draymond Green? Are you talking about the Lakers?
Nah, Warriors.
So they had DeMarcus Cousins 1 year.
They've had Draymond.
The year they had, so like the first year KD was there.
Well, DeMarcus Cousins didn't do shit when he was the Warriors, really. Like,
yeah, he got hurt. I think most of the time.
You might as well not even bring him up.
Well, he was starting in the last finals they were in. I know they had like Pachulia and JaVale McGee like for a long time, because it was like Steph, Clay, KD, Draymond, and then they would have like a random center throughout.
Did they have Ibaka for a bit?
No, that was the Raptors. The Raptors beat the Warriors.
Who's that other fucking? I thought they had another Thunder player from like back when the Thunder were good.
What, Kendrick Perkins?
It could be
the Thunder, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was on the Thunder.
Yeah.
I don't think he went to the. I don't think they had another.
I might just be.
They had Iguodala. And he was really good
in the league.
This is last year. You said it's his last year.
What is Iguodala? I don't know if you ever seen
like his 19th year in the league or some shit. Am I tripping?
Mark my words again. Sixers going crazy this year.
I could see it like
crazy and like what word, like what meaning of the word, like
they're semifinals.
I can see. I mean, Harden lost 100 pounds in the offseason, he says.
That's crazy. How the fuck do you lose 100 pounds in the NBA? Like, you're not a defensive end, bro. Like,
that's a 3 or 4 month span too to lose that much weight.
Why are you losing 100 pounds is the first thing. Like, are you that fucking overweight? Like,
boy, dude, he was a big
but like
boy.
He couldn't move around the same way he used to be able.
That's crazy, but like, why are you 100 pounds overweight? It's the first
he does it because when he wants to get traded, he puts on a shit ton of weight.
What a piece of shit.
He does it on purpose, so get rid of him.
I hate James Harden.
He's one of the most toxic players, probably. Like, he just puts on weight. Like, he got fat and with the Rockets to get traded to the Nets, and the same thing, get traded to the Sixers.
I don't think he should have left the Nets. They should have stayed. They could have done something.
Think about if fucking KD, Russ, and fucking James Harden stayed together, though.
No, they would be the Warriors, like what the Warriors are.
Yup. They could have, drafted some little bit of help. But nah, people want to
3 MVPs.
And fucking not James Harden, fucking Kevin Durant wants to snake us, and we're up 3-1 in the finals, and man, we don't want to show up for fucking like 5 straight games.
That shit pissed me off. He's the reason we lost, and then he flips sides to the team we lose.
Yeah, like bro, like how we were up 3-1. All you gotta do is show up one game. One.
I'm not even mad about him leaving. It's the team he left to. Like, if he left and was like, I'm gonna go play it with he went straight to Brooklyn or some shit, or like Boston or some shit, I wouldn't give a fuck, because he's not joining like a fucking pre-made like championship team that's already won without him. and just broke the regular season record.
I don't respect KD in any fucking aspect of the word. That man will never be considered GOAT to me, even if he blows every NBA record out of the water. Nope.
No, he lost a lot of respect this offseason too.
Yeah, dude's a fucking snake.
He's getting older too, is he not?
He's like 34.
I wish he'd just retire.
He's got 4 more years in him at least.
Take your ass to the couch. Don't come to the broadcast booth when you get bored because nobody wants to hear you, dumbass. And then go fucking do commentary on Texas basketball games or some shit. Do something like that.
No, I bet he has like some type of show.
Yeah, some reality show.
I think he has a show. He does. I don't think he's like that. Like,
well, he's got a really popular podcast that he does. I can't remember what it's called, but like it's pretty fucking big. He's had some like big people on there.
I would love to just see someone run up and spark Kevin Durant. Oh, God, bro. It would make me so happy. Just some random dude off the street. Yeah, speaking of sparking somebody, I seen this video today. It was this fucking PT Cruiser. It was this white PT Cruiser in this truck. They was like, somebody was recording and they was like fucking going crazy in the street, cutting each other off. And they come to this light and the truck like pulls in front of the PT Cruiser a little bit. And you see the dude get out of the truck and run up to the PT Cruiser and just start fucking teeing off on the dude through the window, like getting after it. And the dude steps back and like the guy gets out. And then they start wrestling, and then they kind of like move out of the camera a little bit off to the front right of the PT Cruiser. And then they come back, and the dude from the PT Cruiser starts just fucking putting it on this dude and like kind of slams the dude in the fucking concrete. The dude kind of goes stiff a little bit, and then he just hops back in his PT Cruiser and fucking skeets out. Like, how do you get beat by a dude in a PT Cruiser like that, man?
Jesus.
The dude's like laying there, like gets up, and he's just like looking around like, you had to jump on him. You had to jump on him. You literally fucking hit him through his window, and you just let that man get up and body you like that? Come on, dude.
Jump on him.
Should have kept his ass in the car.
Facts. All right, boys. I think we can call it.
Yeah, I guess we'll end this one.
We went out there on this one.
Oh, yeah. I'm a little drunk earlier. I don't even know what was said. I'm just saying.
We had to cut some things out.
Yeah, we have to cut a little bit.
And